It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and I'm here. My producer, Dan, is here. We got some Yee tea for you. All right, Princess Love is among 45 people left in the World Poker Tour World Championship. Now, this started off with 3,835 players, so now there's only 45 people left, and Princess Love is one of them. That's a huge deal. Now, Ray J is there, and he's like, come on, blogs, about to win the Poker World Series Championship. It's supposed to inspire and go viral. Here's what he had to say.
Vlogs, y'all gotta do better, man. Like, you gotta create a balance, right? So you gotta have all the drama, and then you gotta have some success behind it too. My wife about to make $5.6 million. She's in a poker tournament, a World Series Poker Championship tournament, and I send it out to all the people that I with, and they don't want to with the success, but they want to with the ratchet. If I send out a message saying that me and my wife got into it, and I ain't with her no more, viral.
He's right about that. I was watching, you know what's random? So while I was in Detroit this weekend and Jasmine and I were getting our makeup done, we were binge watching College, what is it called? College Hill? Yeah, College Hill with Ray J on it. Man, listen, Ray J is quite entertaining. Like, he really made that show. I was dying at everything he was doing. But he also was going through a lot at the same time. So it was interesting to watch. I never really watched it like that before. All right, Jonathan Majors was just found guilty in his criminal trial. The verdict came down yesterday. He was found guilty on one count of reckless assault in the third degree and guilty of harassment. Initially, he had 8 separate charges. All of those were pertaining to alleged assault and harassment, but they agreed to drop 4 of those to consolidate that complaint. He was acquitted of 2 other charges. Those charges were intentional assault and 1 count of aggravated harassment. He's facing a maximum sentence of up to 1 year behind bars. So the trial was about 2 weeks. There were a lot of different moments of things that happened during that trial, but I saw a lot of people weighing in on social media. Now, he will be sentenced on February 6th, according to reports, but the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg told TMZ a jury determined that pattern of abuse and coercion culminated with Mr. Majors assaulting and harassing his girlfriend. We thank the jury for its service and the survivor for bravely telling her story despite having to relive her trauma on the stand. Jonathan Majors' attorney said it's clear that the jury did not believe Grace Jabari's story of what happened in the SUV because they found that Mr. Majors did not intentionally cause any injuries to her. We are grateful for that. We are disappointed, however, that despite not believing Ms. Jabari, the jury nevertheless found that Mr. Majors was somehow reckless while she was attacking him. What did you think when you saw that, Dan? Did you anticipate this guilty verdict?
I honestly didn't know what to expect. I did read that the jury didn't like that Jonathan Majors was reading the Bible
while she was testifying.
Yeah.
I don't know, why would he do that?
Yeah, so I wonder if that had any impact on his verdict.
Yeah. You know, people have to understand when you go to court, no matter how you personally feel, you better be in there paying attention on your best behavior because people are deciding your fate.
Right.
And sometimes that is based on a lot of things, you know. And he's also been dropped by Marvel Studios after that guilty verdict. So that's going to be a huge blow for him based on things that he's done in the past. He was going to play Kang for at least 2 more Marvel films. And the studio was said to be treating him as the next Thanos of sorts in their franchise. And now that is all out of the window. So we don't know what's going to happen with that moving forward. But that's a huge blow to his pocket as well.
Do you think he'll get jail time?
I don't think so. I don't see, because he's, you know, we'll find out February 6th, but I don't think so. All right, well, that is your Yee tea. When we come back, we have About Last Night. Y'all know I was running these Detroit streets, so I'll tell you what happened. I was also at the concert, but I did come back yesterday, and I'll tell you what we did before we left Detroit. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. About Last Night is next.